What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to Car Salon with your boy Amir. And in another episode today, I have an announcement with a DIY service. And here we go. So this is a 2021 Mazda CX-30 Turbo. New addition to the family. And let's check it out. So this is the 2021 Mazda CX-30. It's a new addition to the family, and as you can see, it's an all-wheel drive turbo. It's in silver, and it has comes with these black 18-inch rims with black mirrors, and I like the contrast in the color. So this is the new addition to the family. The E60 BMW is gone, sold off to get this one because the E60 was a rear-wheel drive and my wife just didn't want to drive it anymore, and winters, would get stuck and stuff. So this is the new addition, all-wheel drive, and we're gonna hopefully attempt a oil change today. It's just got about 1,000 miles. The first oil change I always like to do under 1,000 miles, honestly, for a brand new vehicle, because that's the blood of the vehicle. The oil is the lifeline of the vehicle, and usually in a brand new car, they say that you should always change it within the first 1,000 miles, only because of metal shavings and the mating of the metal in the actual engine. So you'd want to change it. So I will be parking this on the street, and we'll get it from there. Let's see. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm actually doing 3 services today. So I'm servicing all 3 vehicles today and trying to make content on each one of them separately. So kind of a 3-in-1 deal. But I will be posting them hopefully on different dates so that it doesn't get all too much at one time. Okay, we're parked, no need to fasten. Got the original Mazda oil filter. Figured that, if we're gonna go, might as well get a genuine Mazda oil filter. The parts department. Okay, we're parked. Come on, take it easy. All right, don't yell at me so early. This is too early to be yelling. It's only 8:40 a.m. Alright, so the parts department guy made it clear to me. He said, don't worry about the filter that's on the car. If it doesn't look the same, you will know that this is a turbo filter because it has these 2 lines up top. So anyone who owns this vehicle or any Mazda turbos, because the CX-30, I believe, offered the Mazda CX-30 2021 version offers the turbo. So I believe, yeah, that's basically what's going on. And I'm pretty sure we'd have to go in here and let's see the settings, I guess. Yeah, we'd have to reset it from here. So yeah, I believe it's not a big deal. So we'll reset the distance, and then I'm gonna get the next oil change at around like 8,500 miles, which will be like about 7,500 or so from now, which is about 1,054 miles, which we'll do it at 8,500. It'll be just under 7,500 miles, because once the first one's done, you can just go the extended one. And I'm gonna be using liqui-moly 5W30. This engine requires 5W30 Moly Gen. I will show you the bottle, and I believe it's this vehicle takes about 5.1 quarts. So, yep, let's get back to it. So here we are with the 2021 Mazda CX-30 Turbo. The new addition to the family. It has about 1,000 miles on it, 1,055 or so. We're gonna do the oil change because the oil is the lifeline, the bloodline of the car. In the first 1,000, some people say 500, but I say a max of 1,000. Some also say up to 1,500. Just because the engine parts are mating, metal tends to get little shavings, so anything that will come off within the first 1,500 miles. I'm going right in the middle at 1,000. So here we go. This is the first oil change I'm doing for this car, and let's get her on the ramps, baby. Not too bad. The pedal is actually really loose. Not loose as in the accelerator is really, it just, boom. It's not like the Mercedes where it takes its time and it's a little heavier on the accelerator or the gas. It just shot up. I got a little, take it back for a second. But yeah, so here we go now. For the next steps, we're going to shut it off obviously, and let's take a closer look. So the first thing I like to do is always, as you know, open the filler cap. Perfect. Set her aside where it won't get lost. Loosen the oil indicator, and let's drain the oil. As you can see, there's these covers, 8mm sockets. Let's see what's going on. Okay, under here we have, I don't see anything. Let's see if that's just something else. Doesn't look like anything over here. This is something other. This is another access. Something might be back here. Okay. Alright, cool. Oh, there it is. That's the filter and drain plug. Perfect. Ooh. Almost knocked the camera over. Sorry about that. And we're going to just put this back before we forget. So the screws on this side. Just has a couple clips that slide in. And the screw is right here. Perfect. Here we go. Start it up by hand. It also has a Phillips, so if you don't have an 8mm socket, you can use the Phillips. I just don't want to ruin the Phillips, so. Nice and slow. A little too tight. Let's loosen it. A smidge. There we go. That's good. Don't know what that's for, but it is what it is. Let's see how tight this is. Oh, not bad. I might get it off by hand. So let's get a little closer look under here. Holy crap, this is really tight. See if I have a wrench for that. So unfortunately, I don't have the can filter removers like the wrench style. So I kind of went the unorthodox route and used a plumber's wrench, which is not the right tool for the job, but it did turn it a little bit, which, as you can see, I got it to turn. Oops, sorry, camera. And that's it. That's all I need from it. Take my glove. Wow, these son of a... Boy, they are tight. Wow, okay. She's loose. Let's see what she got. All right. Boy. All right, that's that. Okay, perfect. And now we get to the fun stuff, draining the oil. The drain plug should be a 17mm socket. Let's check. Got my 17 here. It's back a little. Yeah, it is. Some better leverage. Okay, she's cracked. Oh. One more. Okay. So as that's draining, I'm going to install the oil filter, and I want to just show you guys that it's pretty cool. The new filter, I don't know if you can see, but you don't have to oil the gasket. It looks like it comes with So I'm using a 5W30 liqui-moly Gen. On the bottom, if you read, it shows in the fine print, it'll say Mitsubishi, Honda, Hyundai, Isuzu, Kia, Mazda, Nissan, Subaru, Suzuki, and Toyota. So this is a good, I think this is a great oil. I believe it has the Moly Gen technology for the molecular friction control, and let's just see how it goes. You know, let's see how the engine likes it. And it's a 5W30, which the engine calls for. This turbo takes 4.8 US quarts. Actually, sorry, 4.8 liters, 5.1 US quarts. This is a 5-liter bottle, so I don't think the extra 0.2 will hurt it. We're just gonna fill it to the point as much as it goes. This is like a green colored oil, so don't be alarmed. We might need I'm gonna get a comb. Yep. Okay, so I have a different style cone. I'll be cleaning it now. Go. It's pretty much clean. Alright, cool. Add our cone to this setup. Green color, look at that. Looks pretty cool, right? So I put the entire, I would say almost entire 5-liter in. There's like maybe a little bit in here, not much to say. So the 5 liters are done. I don't think 0.2 would be necessarily an overfill, but let's check. Let that drip. Let's go. Honestly, it's not even full. I mean, it's not on a level surface, so it's about close to full. So let's just run the engine, and hopefully she's full. Because 5 quarts, it only asks for 5 liters. It only asks for 4.8. So that would be kind of odd if she's not full. compartment down. Make sure to close the cap. Alright, that's closed. Alright, let's start her up. So as the vehicle's in the air, and as in on the ramps, I'm going to go underneath and check if there's any leaking, and I'll be right back. Alright, great news, there's no leaking. I closed the compartment door, the cap, and now we're going to take her off the ramps and do a level check. Okay. Not sure how this thing is reading, but let's give it a second. Seems like it's at the first dot, which is very awkward. It's a 5-liter bottle. Makes me think if they're actually giving you 5 liters. Let's make sure the bottle. Only so much left in it. Could this make the difference? Let's see. I doubt it though. It's not even that much, honestly. Seem like it's full, and it was 5 liters. That's pretty odd. So with all that being said, the oil change is done 3 months later. I apologize for the lost footage. I have a different hairstyle. It's about March. I haven't been able to do new videos, but I realized while editing this video I needed to end the video on a note that I've finished the oil change, which I have. And currently the vehicle has about 3,000 miles or so. Let me go check just to be sure. Yeah, it has exactly 3,201 miles. So when I had the oil change done, it was about a little under 1,500 miles, or it was about 1,500. Actually, no, it was about 1,000 miles, I believe, like 1,055 miles, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, the oil change was done. I'll check it right now. It hasn't been started this morning. It's pretty cold out. It's about under 30 degrees. Just see where the oil's at 3 months later. Yeah, it's March. I recorded that initial part of this video back in December, right around, yep, it's right around the full mark. It's actually exactly right around the full mark, if you can see. It's dripping, but the moly gent looks good. It's a darker color. It still looks clean because it is a green colored oil. So yes, with that all being said, the oil change was completed then. I apologize about the lost footage. It's a shame. I could have had this video out months ago, but I just didn't have a chance. Been doing housework, remodeling, and a lot of things. So it's good to be back with you guys, and hopefully I'll be doing more DIYs with the Mercedes. I have stories to tell, and I have DIY projects that are coming up. So stay tuned. Hopefully you like this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Share the video with your friends, and like always, I'll see you on the next one. God bless. Peace, everybody.